Hello everybody, this is Solar Tiger with another heated clothing review. Today I am going to give a review of the Keis J501 heated jacket that I have here, and I also have a Keis X20 heated vest as well that I will talk about, but I'm going to show you the heated jacket. So as you know, I have reviewed other heated clothing in the past with varying degrees of success. There's things I liked about them and things I didn't, and I have decided to invest in a heated jacket from a well-known manufacturer because I thought it would work better. So this is what I got. So I bought this second hand on eBay for about £100 because if you buy a new one they're a lot more expensive, and this is what I've got. So this is the J501 heated jacket. It has sleeves, so that's that. So I bought this because I thought it would be better than the no-name brand things I bought before. So this has heated panels in the chest, and both sides of the chest, heated panels in the back. It has heating in the collar and heating in the arms, because this jacket is made for the motorcycle market, and it can get cold in the winter riding along on your motorbike at high speed. You can get very cold, and if you get cold it can affect your reaction times to things on the road, which can cause safety issues. So if you're warm while you're riding your bike, then you'll be more alert to dangers and things that might happen as you ride. But I don't have a motorbike, as you probably know. I use heated clothing when I commute to work in the winter by public transport, and if you've travelled by public transport any time before, you'll know this involves a lot of waiting at bus stops or train stops on things like that, and in the winter that's cold, and it's no fun standing at a bus stop for anything up to an hour in the freezing cold. So that's where heated gear comes in. So this has heating in all the different areas that I've shown, and if I open it I'll try and show you. So there's a big heating panel all the way from here to here in the chest on either side. There's a big panel in the back from up to here all the way to down here. This is the heating panel. There's another heating panel over there, and there's a heating panel in the back of the collar, and there's heating in the arms as well. So that's that. On the front there are 3 leisure pockets, and they're good size. You can put stuff in. There's one on this side, one on this side, and one on the chest pocket. So that's good. No need to be fumbling inside to try and find something. And by the way, there are no pockets on the inside because that's where all the heating panels are. And there's a compartment here for the heating controller. So the jacket has this jacket has 4 levels because the controller I have has 4 settings, although the controller you'd normally get only has 3 settings. The heat controller is an optional extra. You don't get it when you buy the jacket, but it's highly recommended, as this jacket is rated at 5.5 amps, which is I think about 60 watts, something like that, 65 watts or something like that. So it's powerful. So normally this is intended for you to ride on your motorbike, and you connect the power plug here to the wiring harness that comes with it. So you plug the jacket into that end, and this end attaches to the battery on your motorbike. So you have plenty of power. The engine turns the generator, which constantly charges your battery, and you won't run out of power. Now that's fine if you ride on a motorbike, but I don't. So the Keis offer a battery pack that you can buy, and it has a capacity of 5,200 milliamp hours or 5.2 amp hours, and in theory it could power your jacket for about an hour on the highest setting. So now, as I said, normally when you buy the jacket you don't get a temperature controller. Instead you have this link wire that goes in here in place of the controller. But I would recommend that you had the heat controller, because this is hot, especially if you ride it on your motorbike, and you probably want to be able to turn the heat down. So that's good. It's made of a premium type of soft shell material that I might say would be okay in light rain, but it's not waterproof, and it's designed to be worn under a motorcycle jacket, or if you're not riding on your motorbike, under a rain jacket. Also, because it's designed to be part of a heated clothing system that is intended for motorcycle use, at the end of the sleeves there's a pocket, and in the pocket there's a lead, and that would connect to a Keis pair of heated gloves to keep your hands warm. Especially important when riding your motorbike is that you don't want cold hands, because you want to be able to grip your handlebars properly and operate the controls of your motorbike. And if you have cold hands, you won't be able to do that as well. But I'm wearing this off the bike, so that's not a consideration for me. So inside there's also a socket here where you can connect to Keis heated trousers or Keis heated insoles to go inside your boots, inside your motorcycle boots. But again, that's not an important thing for me, because I'm not riding on a motorcycle. So let's get rid of that. So this is where the power comes in, and that goes in the pocket on the inside if you need help connecting the stuff together. So that's where the power goes in. There's even a label here. It says 12 volt power input. You don't connect this to the temperature controller, you connect this to your power source. The temperature controller connects inside the pocket. So in my case, I would be connecting it to this Keis portable battery pack, so it's suitable for dual power garments. So, and on the back there's some details. It is the 615B lithium ion battery, has a capacity of 5,200 milliamp hours, and the maximum output current is 3.5 amps or less. So that you plug the battery pack into you plug the power cord into this jack. It also has a USB jack to charge any USB device you have, like your mobile phone or whatever. But I'm going to say that this is the battery pack. There is no pocket inside the garment to put the battery pack, because all of this space is a heating element and there's no pockets on the inside at all. So the battery pack you're going to have to put in your trouser pocket. So that's where that goes. Or Keis do sell a pouch that you can wear around your waist to hold the battery. I don't know whether that comes with the battery pack or that's an optional extra. So that's how that is. Now, if it's not raining, you can wear this out as an outer layer and you can get to the heat controller. I think that this heat controller that I got is not quite made to go in here because of the wiring is a bit short, but the controller that they're selling at the moment has a longer cable and it'll probably fold easier to go in here. So if you're wearing it as an outer layer, getting to that is fine. You just zip down the pocket and you can get to it. So that's that. But if you're wearing this under a motorcycle jacket or a rain jacket, then adjusting the temperature is going to be a lot harder because you won't be able to get to the pocket. So the solution I've seen that would probably work for this is that you would have to have a battery pack with a temperature controller in it, and in that case you take out this temperature controller and put in the link wire, and then you'd be able to change the temperature through your battery pack. Now it would work something like this. This battery pack is for a different heated garment, but it uses the same technique. So you have a battery pack. This one has a temperature controller in it, hence the buttons at this end. That would be the temperature controller, which you can change on the battery pack. But also, this battery pack comes with a remote control, like this. And you put the battery pack in your pocket, and this temperature controller you could put in your rain jacket pocket, or in your rain jacket pocket, so it's easy to hand, so you can easily change the settings. Now this is a low capacity battery because it goes to something else, but Gerbing make a range of battery packs for their heated jackets, and they make batteries with capacities of up to 10 amp hours, but also have a built-in temperature controller. So you put the battery pack in your pocket and you'd have this remote handy to change the settings. So that would be ideal. The only issue is that battery packs of that size with the temperature controller in are about £150, and I don't have £150 I want to spend, so I'm looking for one on eBay. Now I saw a 5200 milliamp hour one for sale a few months back, before I had this jacket, for about £60, and I'm wishing that I'd bought it, but I didn't have the jacket at the time, so I didn't. So that's what I would go with. Now, because this is made for motorcycle use, it is powerful, and anyway, I've done some experiments with this and some on my watt meter, and when I had this connected to the battery pack, I managed to get about I managed to get about 45 watts into it from the battery pack. So obviously it's rated at 5.5 amps, I think it's about 65 watts. That's when it's powered from your motorcycle, and the voltage is probably a bit higher because it's being charged by your generator on your motorbike. So, but I'd be happy getting 45 watts out of this. It's plenty hot enough to keep me warm while standing at a bus stop in freezing weather, and at 45 watts that was about 4 amps, which came out of that battery pack, but the battery pack's only rated at 3.5 amps, so I could turn it down a little bit and I'd get about an hour out of it, out of the 5.2 amp hour battery. So that's that. I also have the X20, which is basically the same item without sleeves, and that thing's rated at about 30 watts, 3 amps, so I could get a bit longer out of it, but that's how that is. So this is Solar Tiger saying thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you next time. Thank you.